Hey guys, welcome to part 6 of this late Tamiya Brummbar build. It's Friday, December 22nd. It's the first day of my 11-day Christmas vacation that I take every year. Be a nice time to recharge and a nice mental break from that nut house I work in. Anyway, the Brummbar is done. The weathering of the Brummbar is finished. I finished it last weekend. First thing I did is I took combination of raw umber, burnt umber, Mars black, and a bit of burnt sienna, and just randomly mixed up different shades and colors and applied them. I try to think areas where the crew would be, on the outside of the tank, along like the back of the engine deck, top of the casemate around the hatches. I don't leach the linseed oil out of my oils. I don't know why and how that became a thing, but I heard about that for the first time back in the 90s when I was seriously getting into figure painting. I, on the forums read posts of guys who would leach the linseed oil out of their oils and then apply them mixed with thinners. That never made any sense to me, and it doesn't make any sense to me now. I know it's a thing. Modelers love doing it. I don't know how many figure painters do it, but I don't like the consistency of the oil because you're left with nothing but pigment. I just like using them right out of the tube. So, like I said, I just mixed up a bunch of random colors, and wherever the areas I wanted to apply them, I would lay them down and immediately take a flat paintbrush and blend them out. And that was it for the oil work. That was on Saturday afternoon. I'll let it dry overnight. And there's another reason why I know modelers like to leach linseed oil out of oils. It helps the oils dry quicker. I think modelers and figure painters are some of the most impatient people there are. I laugh every time I watch somebody painting in acrylics, especially figure painters. Acrylics dry really, really quick on their own, but out comes the hairdryer. I never got it. Does that 30 seconds make a difference? Maybe I'm just getting grumpy with my old age. I don't know. But so let the oil sit overnight, and then on Sunday afternoon, I took all AK stuff, like fuel stains, oil stains, grease stains, engine grime, and just applied them where I thought they'd go and where they look good. Mostly on the engine deck. A little bit of like oil stains on the road wheels. You can see them. They're like blown out. Yeah. So it's done. I got a couple of touch-ups here to do here and there, but for the most part, it's finished. The Scherzen are done. They're right here. You see them? Anybody who watches my channel knows I can be a complete dumbass sometimes. When I was putting the Scherzen together, I didn't think to test fit them on the supports. I get the Scherzen all finished. I get the Brummbar finished. I go to try to put the Scherzen on. They don't fit. Why? Because the plastic supports are thicker than the photo etch ones. So they wouldn't fit. So, yeah, I'm a dumbass. I'll just have them like laying on the ground beside the tank. Maybe I'll have a couple sitting up on the supports. I've seen pictures of Brummbar with the Scherzen sitting up on the back and on the engine deck. I got a camo net I'm going to add to it somewhere. I was going to use a tarp. I made one. It was too big. So I got this camo net. I'm going to soak it in some thin PVA tinted with inks to give it some color. And I'll find a place to put it. I got some bits and pieces to lay around the tank, on the tank. I got some crates. I got fuel cans, bedroll, a couple of helmets, a funnel, a couple other things in there. So that's the Brummbar. On to the groundwork. I'm going to change my camera view, and I'll be right back. One thing I forgot, as usual, is how I weathered the Scherzen. I gave them an overall wash again, and then when that was dry, I used winter streaking grime and dark streaking grime, made a few streaks. I took Kursk Earth, and these are all AK products. Kursk Earth and Damp Earth, and just flicked it on with a paintbrush. I used AK's, oh, what was it? I can't remember which one it was. Anyway, and flicked that on a bit of dust effects. They're kind of hard to see. And then I took Viejo, what is it called again? Splash Mud, and just kind of put it along the bottom and then blended it out with a brush. There's a couple of rust spots on there. I used AK's Rust Effects. I should have got all these out, but I'm an idiot. And that's it. And yeah, I think they turned out really, really good. Yeah. So there you go. That's how I did it. We're back. A couple of nights ago, I started working on the base. This piece here is just a piece of soundproofing I had left over from a job I did at work a couple of weeks ago. I had a whole bunch of cutoffs, so I took them all because I make great bases for groundwork. It cuts really easy. It's pretty messy. It's just regular foam. And then some of the regular insulation foam that I normally use. The reason I use this is I'm running out of this. I didn't have enough. So the plan is to have the Brummbar up here somewhere. This is going to be a dirt road along the top. And I'll have the 3 Tamiya Scouts along the sides, one in the back. Maybe we'll see. I haven't decided we're going to position this exactly. Maybe something like that. I don't know. And have the Scherzen laying on the ground around the tank. And this, the rock face, whatever you want to call it, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that. My friend Greg Riley, who's a master at groundwork, has given me some ideas. I'm going to be, asking him a lot more questions and getting more tips out of him. Down here, I'm going to have the blown off Sherman turret. I'm going to have some long grass, weeds, whatever down here. I'm not exactly sure. Probably have it sitting up on an angle like that, maybe. I still got a bit of work I got to do to this. And this culvert is just a piece 1/8" copper I had laying around my shop at work. I primed it in black and then textured it a bit with some Mr. Surfacer. I'm going to attempt something for the very first time. I'm going to try and replicate running water out of the culvert, and this is going to be like a little pool of water, pond, whatever. I've got some ideas how I'm going to do that. I hope they work. If not, it'll be a total disaster. But I've got all Christmas holiday to work on it, and going to watch a few videos on YouTube. So that's the plan anyways. Wish me luck. So this is just a short update. I want to thank all my new and old subscribers. I'm almost at 300. That's pretty cool. Thanks for the comments, guys. And I'll have another video out next week at some point. I'm not sure when. After Christmas, probably. So, lastly, I want to, for all of you out there who celebrate it, I'd like to wish you and your families a very Merry Christmas. And, take care, stay safe. And we'll see you next week. Take care, guys.